good afternoon. My name is Amanda and welcome to The Den Creative. For today's pick a card reading, we're going to be figuring out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, or if this is similar to the one I filmed last time, my yes or no last time. There were a few maybes thrown in there, and I am wondering if that isn't because timelines are merging very quickly these days and our manifestations are coming quicker. Whether they're good manifestations or bad manifestations is kind of up to our subconscious mind and our thoughts and our actions and all of that. But I just want to say that if you don't receive the answer that you want, that doesn't mean that you can't still have that thing or have that thing not happen, or whatever it is, because you have free will and you can change anything at any time. And I just wanted to remind you that these are for entertainment purposes only, but I want to get into this. So if you are new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to try to center your energy and focus in on piles number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you can ask a question for each of the 8 piles, or you can just ask one question and pick one pile for that, or you can ask 3 questions and pick 3 piles. You know, this is your reading, so I want you to do it however you see fit. So once you've selected your pile or piles, if you're asking more than one question, you may want to write down pile number whatever is this question, pile number whatever is this question, so you don't get confused. But once you've selected those pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also try to pin them as the top comment. So without delaying this any further, let's go ahead and give you a moment to meditate on the cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, group number 1, let's go ahead and find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, or possibly a maybe. Okay, so we have improving health and just sing. So to me, the way that this rainbow light and this kind of almost caduceus kind of snake, I don't know if you can see it, my top camera doesn't have autofocus, so I'll try to get it to focus here. There's almost that medical caduceus symbol going on there in the kind of white mist. I don't know what you'd call that stuff. But if your question was about your health, this says improving health. This could be the health of your body, the health of your mind, the health of a situation or a relationship. So if you were asking if you'd get back together with someone or be able to lose the weight, or whatever it is, if you're looking to improve a situation, it's going to be a yes for you guys, because you have also the just sing card. So the more in joy and the more happy you can be surrounding whatever this question is, the quicker you're going to bring this thing to fruition. And with this just sing card, you have the number 4 here, so you have the support and guides. You have the support from your guides and your angels and God and the universe and whoever it is you call to, even people within your life. You have support from other people to make this thing happen for you. So you guys have a nice resounding yes, and especially if you are looking to improve your health in some way and this question is related to the health of something, the answer is a resounding yes. So I hope this was helpful and you got what you needed. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Den Creative. Alright, bye. Alright, group number 2, let's go ahead and find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, or possibly a maybe. You never know. Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, I don't think this can get much more clear. It says yes with an exclamation point. And I'm really being drawn to the imagery here. She's holding what appears to be the sun in one hand and the moon in the other, and they are balanced on her hands like this. So I'm feeling like you guys have all the power to make this thing happen. But if this is something you don't want to happen, say you asked if you were going to fail an exam and it says yes right here, that in your instance would be a no. So whatever it is you're wanting to happen in this situation is what will happen. I hope that makes sense and isn't confusing to you. So if your question was, will I fail this exam? It says yes with an exclamation point, but that's absolutely not the case for you specifically, because you have the power to make this thing happen that you want in the way you want it to happen. I hope that makes sense. Then you have this number 7 here with reclaim your art. So that number 7 is very spiritual. So you may be asking something about a spiritual path or a more tapped in approach to whatever it is you're asking about, rather than just asking about passing an exam. Maybe this has to do even with a relationship, and there is a very spiritual basis to whatever it is you're asking. Even if you don't know it in your conscious mind, in your subconscious mind, if you dig a little deeper, you may see that there's a spiritual reason you're wanting to know the answer to this thing. And reclaiming your art, for some of you, that may be starting a business, or going back to school for something, or just picking up an old hobby that you have put on the back burner, an old project you put on the back burner. This is saying absolutely now is the time to make that thing a reality. You have the answer that you are seeking here. So I hope that resonated. You will have to let me know below what you thought. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Den Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 3, let's go ahead and find out if the answer to your question is a yes, a no, or a maybe. Okay, we are 3 for 3 in the yes department. You guys also have a yes. It says here, you are ready. Spread the light with this number 59. 5 plus 9 is 14, 1 plus 4 is 5, so there is a big change coming to your life, and you're ready. So if you're worried that you don't have enough money to make this thing happen, or enough skills to, go after this job that you want, or whatever it is for you, even in a relationship, is it too soon after my last breakup to jump into something new with this new person that I really like? This is saying you're ready. So whatever it is, they say even with becoming a parent, you're never ready. You're never secure enough. You never have enough financial abundance to start that family, but you just kind of got to start that family. So for some of you, that might be the message, but spread the light. This is really calling out the fact that you are needed in some avenue. So whatever your question is, you are needed in a new job. You are needed in a new relationship. You are needed to move across the country if that is your question, or to move to a different location if that is your question, because your light is needed in whatever this question is. There's a reason you want this thing to happen, or maybe not happen. If you're, as the example I used in group 2, if your question was, will I fail that exam? It says you're ready. So in that case, the answer would not be yes. It would be, you're ready for this exam. You need to spread your light and know that you have this exam or this test in the bag, and you're going to be just fine. So whatever question or whatever answer you were hoping to get for your answer, you have that answer. So if you were, wanting to know, is the Rona going to bring everything down in the whole world? Well, it says you're ready. You're ready to make whatever reality happen. That you want to happen. So I hope that makes sense and wasn't too confusing. If you were wanting your answer to be a no, then you have the no. If you were wanting your answer to be a yes, you have a yes. So I hope that was helpful, and you will have to let me know below if this resonated and what you thought. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Den Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 4, let's go ahead and find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, or quite possibly a maybe. We never know what we're gonna get with these, so let's go ahead and find out. Okay, so this is our first maybe and possibly no, but because it says here the situation will improve, so it's like whatever it is that you are asking about, it feels like the timing isn't quite right for this thing to have a definite yes or a definite no. So I'm really actually going to say maybe for this pile, because you have the situation will improve, but then you also have get over yourself. So I do feel like your ego may be involved just a little bit in wanting this question that you're asking to have the answer that you're wanting, if that makes any sense. And with the number 1 here, it looks like there is a new beginning coming in for you guys. So maybe the question you're asking is just slightly off the mark of what may actually happen. But again, like I said in the intro, if there is a specific answer that you want, That doesn't mean if you get a maybe or a no in this reading that it will not happen for you, because it says here the situation will improve. So I almost feel like, much like I think it was group number 1 and maybe even 2, the power is in your hands to make this thing happen or to avoid this thing if that's the case that you're looking for. But you may have to step over your ego to really tap into that inner knowing and that inner part of yourself to really check in to see, is this really what I want? And if it's not, you will know to take steps to move away from that thing. But if this is something that you really want, the situation will improve. So if things are really bad in this area, this question you're asking now, just know things will improve and get better. And by stepping past that ego and just kind of allowing yourself to flow with what's going on, not to surrender and be a victim or anything like that, but just to really, just kind of go with the flow and see what's really going on and how that makes you feel before you know that this is a definite yes or a maybe or a no. So for the time being, I'm going to say this question that you're asking, the answer is a no, but it's got a definite maybe potential alongside it. If you can overstep that ego, then the situation will improve for you. So I hope that resonated. I hope you hopefully get the answer that you seek eventually. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 5, let's go ahead and find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, or quite possibly a maybe. You never know what you're gonna get. So let's go ahead and find out. Okay, so this looks very promising because we have the opportunity card, much like I think it was group number 2. This could be a yes or no. So if you wanted the answer to be no, then your answer is no. But if you were really hoping for that yes answer, then your answer is yes. Because with this opportunity card, it feels like there are all these coins. My top camera doesn't focus, so I'll go ahead and try to show you up here. But there are all these coins just raining down on her, this abundance coming her way, and she is just standing there with open arms ready to receive it. So I feel like you guys are ready and with open arms ready to receive whatever this is. The answer that you want is coming to you. So if you wanted a yes, your answer is yes. If you wanted a no, your answer is no. But then with this Connect with Your Soul Family card, you have the number 20, 2 plus 0 is 2. So for some of you, this could be a question about a partnership, whether that's in business or with a new love partner, or even just if you're already coupled up with someone, just having a new beautiful connection with this person. But for others of you, this could be finding a new friend or someone in your soul family that incarnated. You guys incarnate many times together through different lifetimes, and you're going to be reconnecting with them. Whether you already know them on this life or not, or in this life or not, you may be connecting with them, and they may be part of the catalyst to make this opportunity come to you even sooner. So I hope that resonated. You will have to let me know below what you thought. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 6, let's go ahead and find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, or quite possibly a maybe. Let's go ahead and find out right now. Okay, so we have the Recover card, and we also have Start Anew. So for me, this feels like a maybe, because with this Recovery card, it feels like there's going to be a time delay between when you get this thing and when you actually want this thing to happen, or not happen in some cases. So it feels like this is a maybe, but it all has to do with you recovering from something. Maybe you recently had an injury, or you had a breakup, or something happened in your life to where you need some time to process what's going on. And with this Start Anew card, there is a new start coming for you. If you haven't already stepped into that new start, it's definitely on its way. And we have the caterpillar here looking up at the butterfly, and I'm just really being reminded that whatever answer you're seeking in this reading, hope that's not too bright, but whatever answer you're seeking in this reading, I still feel like you are in that caterpillar phase down here on this branch, or this little bit of flower here. You are still in that caterpillar stage, but you are looking up to this butterfly for that beautiful future that you know is in your grasp. It's just not quite the time yet for this thing to become a reality. Or if this is something you're hoping to avoid, you're going to be able to avoid it. But I think it may take some time for you to get over something that has happened. So I will just call this one a maybe. So if you were wanting the answer to be a no, it might be a no with a new start on the horizon. But if you wanted this thing to be a yes, it's just not quite the right time for this thing to happen yet. There is a little bit of healing that maybe needs to be done before you can step into this new start for this answer to go from a maybe to a yes. So I hope that made sense and wasn't too confusing. You guys will have to let me know below what you thought and if this resonated. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 7, let's go ahead and find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, or quite possibly a maybe. Let's go ahead and find out now. Okay, so I think this is our first very definite no, because we have the let go card. So whatever it is that you're asking, I feel like there's something better for you than what you're trying. It's almost like you're limiting yourself if you go after this thing, or if this thing happens and the answer is what you want. So if you wanted this thing to be a yes, the answer is no, unfortunately. But if you wanted this thing to be a no, the answer is yes, unfortunately, as well. But there is a silver lining to this no, or this, not getting the answer that you were seeking, because you are leveling up in your life. You are celebrating yourself. So if this is you, as an example, hoping that this crush that you have will start to like you back and that you guys will start this beautiful relationship, the answer may be no for you. But that is because you are going to be learning to celebrate yourself, to love yourself. And then when that happens, someone even better, way better than this crush that may not really go anywhere, someone better is going to step into the picture and just sweep you off your feet, is really what I'm seeing. So you can take that example. Maybe this job that you're wanting to apply for and get isn't quite the right fit for you, and you're maybe even limiting yourself because you are, it's like you're in this little box peeking out, and you don't even need to be in that box. That box should not even exist, and you're just putting yourself in this box, like barely able to look out the top of it, like, can I get out? Yes, you can get out. Let's remove that box for you right now. We'll do a little bit of a cleansing and get that out of there for you. That box is gone. Now you can reassess and celebrate yourself, the beautiful you, the beautiful soul aspect of yourself that is just dying to get through. Because I feel like with this card here, there is some kind of caduceus action. Those are those two snakes that kind of wrap around the staff, that kind of medical symbol. Those snakes are healing. They represent healing. So there may be some healing that you need to do before you can make your dream or this question you're asking a reality. So it is a no for now, but like I've said before, you can change your future. You have free will. You have healing you can do to level yourself up. You celebrate yourself and you will finally get what you want. So we don't always get what we want, but we always get what we need. And I know eventually you are going to get what you need. So I hope that resonated and wasn't too harsh. I do get a little bit brokenhearted when I see that the answer isn't what you're seeking, and my heart does go out to you if this was something you really had your heart set on, because that's kind of disappointing. But again, don't just take this reading as gospel. Seek that inner guidance, that inner wisdom that knows better than I or anyone else what you need and what you want. And you will have to let me know below if this resonated and what you thought. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 8, let's go ahead and find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, or quite possibly a maybe. We're gonna go ahead and find out right now. Okay, so we have the no need to worry card and share your gifts. So this to me just says, it's funny to me because this is a yes, no, or maybe reading, but many of our piles have really surprised me and have been to where If you're wanting the answer to be no, then you have a no. If you're wanting the answer to be yes, then you have a yes. And that is absolutely the case with your pile, because there's no need to worry. If there's this thing, you know, you're asking about that you want to happen, it's on its way to you. And the best way to bring it to you even sooner is to share your gifts. You know, she is sharing a plate of wonderful fruits, it looks like here. It's kind of hard to see. I might try to show you up here. She's sharing this beautiful plate of fruits here, and what that's just reminding me of, even if we don't have monetary donations that we can make to someone, we can share our time, we can share our experience or our energy with other people. And you have many ways you can share your gifts with other people. And when you do share your light, you share your gifts, you share your abundance, you bring whatever manifestations you are hoping to go after or hoping to come to you even sooner. No need to worry. So whatever you were wanting as your answer, you guys got it. And the best way to bring it to you closer or to push it away quicker, because you know, we don't always just ask questions we want that answer to be yes to. So whatever one you're wanting, you got it. And the quicker way to bring it or repel it is to share your gifts, to share your light, to share your energy with other people. So I hope this resonated and you got the answer you wanted. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Done Creative. All right, bye.